First part of the disassembly, that's the pump. I took it off the base. It's just a couple of screws at the bottom. But the first part that you have to take out is this thing, okay, in order to access all these screws. And there's a clip inside of here that just comes out. Obviously it's loose because I took it out already, but it just kind of clips in there and it holds this housing, and it just comes right out. And then after that, then you take all the screws from there and start the disassembly. So what I have is my pool pump started leaking from right under here, okay, right under there, and see, right there. So when it starts leaking from there, they say it's the, what is it? The seal assembly, okay? And this is the Hayward SP, here it is, the Hayward SP15921FP. And the kit that you need is the SPX1500KA. It brings all the seals and the shaft assembly and all that stuff, or the shaft seal. So what you first got to do is you take all the screws off the front. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I took them all out. All right, and this just comes right out. All right, let me do that, and we'll continue. So once all the screws are out, you got to kind of pry it out a little bit. It just it's kind of in there snug. So you just got to pry it out with a screwdriver, and it pops right out. All right. Now the next thing you got to do is take the impeller out. Now this is going to turn, so it won't come out. So you have to turn it clockwise. But now you got to take the back off. Okay, there's a screw here. It's a little dark in here, but there's a screw right here that comes off. It'll take the cover off. Comes right out. Okay, and I'm going to turn this so you can see. Now, you have to get a screwdriver and hold this so that you notice the impeller is going to turn. So you got to hold it here in order to take the impeller off. Now, it wasn't easy taking it off. So what I did was I got the channel locks, not the channel locks, I'm going to forget the name of this now, the locking pliers, and put that there. Okay, sorry for all the movement. And then I used a filter pliers and grabbed the impeller and turned it. And it took a little bit of doing. All right, so you got to be careful you don't mess up the impeller. Okay, so once you do that, it should unscrew right out. See, comes right out. Okay, so now this part is part of the kit, so you're going to get that with it, and we can change it. Show you then a little bit. Let's put this back. Now, since you have the cover off, actually you don't need this cover off. You just gotta like pop this up, bang it a little bit, and it'll pop right out. I just hit it a couple of times. I'm gonna take that off. It's kind of there, kind of locks in place. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that off, and you'll see. So you kind of gotta hit it gently with hit it over here with a hammer and down here, and it pops out. All right. Move that aside. So now you see the motor shaft right here. Okay, that's a little corroded. I gotta sand that down and make it smooth. And then what you have here is the seal. So this has to come out. Okay. Just take a socket and push right out. So this comes in the kit. This is what you have to change. This is what goes in there, and that's what you have to change. And you also have to change this as part of the kit, and I got a couple of other seals that came in there, so I'll change those, and that's pretty much it. That's why it leaks, but I noticed there's corrosion on this shaft, so I'm going to smooth that down, put this and just reassemble it back together. This you don't have to take off. I took it off and I didn't have to. There's 4 screws. If you have to for some reason, there's 4 screws back here that you unscrew and this whole thing comes out, but you don't have to. There's no need for it. What's leaking is this part here. This is what leaks. So this is why you got to get a new one of these so it doesn't leak through here and the water starts coming out through here. It looks like it's been coming out for a while because the shaft is all corroded. And that's basically it. So that's it. That's the what's the model again? That's the Hayward SP15921FP. All right, and good luck. I didn't find anything on YouTube for this model. I found pictures somewhere, so usually with video it's a little easier. So that's it. Good luck. Okay, so to clean the shaft, which was corroded, I already cleaned it. You have to take these, loosen these 4 screws out. This is a 1/4 inch socket, and this comes off. See that's the back of it. Now I cleaned out the shaft really good with some emery cloth. The plumbers use for their fittings. It's nice and smooth now because it's really pitted, so it's nice and clean. And you just put this back on so you can get that nice and clean, and tighten the screws in the back again.